Thank you ASV Inventions for sponsoring this video. Let's upgrade our levers. Okay. Oh, the little foams are shaped like levers. That's awesome. Here's. Here they are. Oh my god, that's fucking sick. And then we have some little goodies. Got the orange dials in there as well. Alright, for this install, you're only going to need a 10mm and a flathead. Super easy install. Let's get right to it. Okay, so let's start on the brake side. So we're going to take this bolt out, and this whole thing just pretty much comes out. There's a little button in here. So there's a 10mm on the bottom, so we're just going to loosen that. So there's a 10mm, and then we're going to use the flathead to unscrew this out. Okay. Just do it by hand now. There it is. You gotta watch out for this pin. You don't want to drop that. And then all we're going to do is replace it with this guy right here. So that goes in here. Okay, so you just reverse the process. Screw this in. And then we're going to replace or put back the bolt. Okay, and there you go. And then this, obviously you can make it come out more or go in more, but I'll play with that afterward. Let's get the other side done. Okay, so this side, on the clutch side, is a little bit more complicated. You would have to loosen your brake cable, and then you have to go in here, which is this bolt. We're going to take this bolt off, which is another 10mm, and this whole assembly should come off. We just gotta reattach the cable. So before we start, I would recommend counting where your settings are, but we might have to change it anyways. So on mine, I have 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, and it sits right where the little notch is for this holder. So what we're going to do is loosen it by pretty much tightening it. So now that you close the gap, it should be pretty loose up here. As you can see, you can pull this whole thing out. So now we're just gonna go down here, which is the bolt for this under here. I'm gonna go in here, and then we're going to loosen it. So here's the bolt. Just take that off. And then this whole thing, you gotta take this bolt out. And then this whole thing just pretty much comes right off. Okay, so you gotta twist. So there's a little cable in here that you wanna twist and then pull up on here. So you can see here, this little cable is what we want to take out. So we want to let's take this whole cable out. Okay, so you take that off. It's easier you take it off of the hinge completely. But now we get to take this, and then same thing. You want to put this back in here. Turn it so it goes into the little groove. Twist this, and this whole thing is ready for install, just like that. But before you do that, pull this lever back in, and just like that. Make sure everything is aligned right there. And then we just gotta put the bolts back in. Make sure the holes line up just like that. And then all we gotta do is put the bolt back in. And then all we gotta do is tighten it. I recommend pushing this down a little bit so it can start catching. Okay. Okay, and that's it. And then now that this is back in there, we can loosen this back up to what we said it was. Obviously, we're gonna have to redo it to see if it was actually that, but I think it was a little more. There we go. And just like that, super quick, super easy. And all you gotta do is set to what your favorite length is, and we are good to go.